first part of the game, but I liked how guys went in and played after halftime. I thought they really tried and, gave up some. We broke down defensively. Darnell's he just, one of the reasons he's not been playing is he just refuses to get out there and get tough and guard. And so today, again, I wanted to let him run a little bit, but just breaks down on straight drives, and we've got to get him to think like the rest of these guys.
John, how much of a boost, maybe energy-wise, did you get from the way John passed the ball in the second half?
Well, we've been on, he and Eric both, to throw it ahead. Just give it up. The ball moves up the court faster on a pass than it will on a dribble, and they're listening. They're trying. We're just, like I said, I like what we did against the zone. I thought we moved the ball better. I thought we got it inside. I thought we looked over the top. We did some better things, but folks, we're just sometimes we're not bad. We're not good, but we're not bad. And other times we're just plain bad. So,
how do you think you are far along at this point as compared to North Carolina, Connecticut, Indiana?
We're not near those guys right now. I don't think so, but what's the great news about playing? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. And you're talking about a well-coached team with terrific, they got McDonald's All-Americans. A bunch of them, not just the game they had on TV. We didn't watch much of it. And I'll start watching that tape tonight. We have an off day tomorrow. We come back Wednesday and Thursday. We practice. Friday will be a backed-up practice because it is an afternoon game. And, this next 10 days, we're going to find out exactly where we are. And it's not bad. If we lose all three, it is not bad as long as we learn where we are and what we need to work on. And the only way is playing those kind of people, and we are going to find out.
John, the tape of North Carolina, is it of a single game or is it a package of...
When I watch?
Yeah, let's watch on the way back.
I'll see what they have. I'll try to watch their latest game. I usually watch the last 5 games of a team that we're ready to play. I'll watch their last 5 games and figure out some stuff that way. The hard thing for me this year is I had an idea, because I've been in the league 9 years. You have an idea what the other guys running. You the exhibition games, not only everybody we're playing is new to me, and I'm having to do double duty and be honest with you, spending more time on my team than I am worried about the other team.
John, you said that when your teams are good, the word unleashed will come to mind when you look at them. How close is this team to that?
No, we're not, because we don't execute well enough to be unleashed. You have to really trust each other. And what happens when guys break down on offense and aren't where they're supposed to be, it's hard to trust that you can catch it and go because you caught it and went last time and the guy was standing there where he wasn't supposed to be. So we're still not there. And the other part of it is you have to be vicious defensively to be unleashed, which means you're going to get some breakouts. Now, when we did it today in press, we got some breakouts. You see the lobs and what it's supposed to look like. We haven't seen that in a while. We haven't seen that. And so Eddie and I are friends, but I wasn't worried about Eddie's team. I'm just worried about my team. And obviously we backed it up. We didn't press. I wasn't trying to, do any damage. We're trying to get better in the half court anyway, and that's why we wanted to play that way.
Since you're still short of being unleashed, apparently quite a bit short, does that enhance what John Wall is doing? Because he's putting up pretty big numbers.
What did he do today?
I think he had
14 and 12, or 12 and 14.
20-some points.
And you know what? And he loves it. He'd rather have that than 22 points and 8. Yeah, I mean, that's how the kid is. What a great leader. He's another one that said to me, lead DeMarcus in, let's get him going. He's looking at and seeing what's going on the floor and knowing what we have to have and how we're going to have to play. I thought that DeMarcus had 24 and 10 in 17 minutes. Is that but he did because he made free throws. I mean, if he makes 3 free throws, you just think about it. Now, if you're him and you shoot 80% from the line, would you ever just throw a ball to the rim? Or would you ball fake and say, I'm getting fouled or I'm making this? Now you go to the line and you try to shoot 15 fouls again. I'm either dunking on you or you foul me.
Were you sending him a message when you let him shoot the tag?
No, I figured he'd make them, but we had worked on the free throw shooting. He missed the first one, and it went boom, 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 in and out, which was his best miss this year. And so basically I was telling him, I've got confidence, and I think you're going to make them. And he went up and made all 4.
John broke the freshman assist record tonight with the 14. Where is he right now in comparison to your other really good freshman guards you had at Memphis?
He's probably farther ahead. Did they turn it over like him? I think they had, yeah. Probably did. But he's trying to listen to what I'm saying. He's trying to, I get a sheet from the weight strength coach, and they talk about each player, and on his, it's like animal. Comes in here to get better every day, and is really fired up to go in the weight room. This is during the season. In the classroom, the tutors and everybody say, this kid is working so hard. I mean, so he's trying to get all A's. I mean, the kid has, there are certain kids that have that drive to be, I want to stand out and be best. The one thing with him that's different is he's a pleaser. So he'll try to please his teammates and his coaches, and if I don't tell him he's doing good, he'll come up and say, am I doing all right? Like if I don't tell him that, you forget he's 19, he just turned 19. He's like the rest of these guys. I got a bunch of babies out here. He did it himself. He did it himself. I'm saying good move. But he went up and fouled to get his teammates in the game to get those guys more minutes, which is, again, I mean, that's how he is. But that's why he's what he is, and I thought Patrick did some good things today. We still got to get Patrick just dunking every ball around the rim. Quit trying to lay. Just go dunk the ball. And then hang on the rim if they foul you so you don't hurt yourself. But, again, this was something that we needed a game. I mean, folks, we've been in 6 wars. We've been in 6 wars, and now we played this game, which hopefully built a little bit of confidence and got us to turn it over lower, got us to defensive rebound better, which we did. Defensively, we were not great. I thought we broke down a bunch, and I'll see it on the tape, and I'll show them the tape on Wednesday, or a little bit of it. But, we had 2 practice days and a Friday to get ready for a top 10 team who's mad as heck because they lost a game 4 days later. And then we play at Assembly Hall where they win. Indiana wins. They got a great coach in Tommy Crean, one of the best in the country. And he's right now, that's a big game where they're bringing it. They're going to do stuff that we haven't seen. So we got our work cut out for us. But this is why we do what we do. And the biggest thing in this part of the season, you want to learn about your team. Just keep learning, and keep figuring it out and how we're going to play. We're still, again, I've never had a team shoot this well in my life.
John, you talked about all the work you had to do. In your mind, what is your deadline? Is it March? Is it SEC? Is it the next 10 days?
Well, I told him we got 1 month and some change to get ready for league games. So I said, I'm not panicked yet. I've got my foot on the panic button, but I don't have my other foot or my 2 hands. We also have the games we need to play, the next 3. But how about this game? How about Long Beach State? We got them too. And they just beat the crap out of UCLA. And I watched the game, and I'm like, I can't even believe I scheduled these guys. So we still have them. We've got games that we're going to learn about our team. And then hopefully from there, when we start league, we'll have a better idea. But the biggest thing is, these guys, I hate to say it, you need to get punched in the nose and have a guy just beat you upside down and have you make a decision. Am I going to step this up? Am I going to take this and it can't be John Wall. It's got to be all of them. It's got to be every single guy saying, this ain't happening, we're bringing it. And we're just, it's so hard because everything we do today, shoot-around. I'm trying to teach them what a shoot-around's like because they don't know. Their shoot-arounds were AAU shoot-arounds. They had 3 minutes and the game started. That was a shoot-around. I mean, it was 6 months. They had to go get a quick bite of hamburger and fry and milkshake, and then 2 hours later they played another game. Well, this is all, the importance of this stuff is new to them.
John, you said yesterday that you really wanted to sell out so you could kind of have ammunition to use with your administration.
This makes it hard. Makes it hard. I mean, you think about it. How many would have been at this game in Rupp Arena?
20-something.
24,000. So it makes it hard. But I still think if other coaches in the past have played here and have played in Cincinnati and have played in that you got to take this team to the fans. There are so many fans that cannot get in our games. And I think our fans in Lexington would accept that. I mean, there's just, these people, will they ever get into Lexington to see us? Probably not. So, yeah, there were 14,000, whatever was here. You know, I wish it would have been 19 because now I can go back and it's easier. The other side of it, well, if it was a better opponent, well, whoever we play. So, yeah, I'm going to, believe me, when I go back, I'll have the president and the AD tell me, Cal, stop. I mean, you got to stop. So, and that's fine.
Right.